Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. We're going to discuss something that's long overdue for discussion, and that is Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter. Will he run Twitter into the ground? Now, I don't have a problem with him actually firing people on Twitter. It was probably bloated in terms of employees anyways, and the CEO did not seem to be any good. But his ideas for Twitter, I'm not really sure about. Now, the $20 a month for getting that blue check mark, I think that might be a little excessive, but I'm sure like major influencers and celebrities may pay for it. I will not be running to pay $20 for a blue check mark. Twitter is not one of my major social media platforms, and I could hardly be pressed to call things on Twitter content, more like, in terms of crypto, more like shilling, more than anything else in crypto. And of course, he has switched 50 of his Tesla employees onto Twitter, and saying that their jobs might be in jeopardy if they can't fix the bot problem. So they have a very limited amount of time to fix a problem that is pretty much unfixable. You can get rid of some bots, but if you go too gung-ho, you're going to delete a lot of good accounts. Just ask YouTube. They tried getting rid of bots a while ago, and they ended up actually deleting a lot of accounts, which they did have to reinstate eventually. Just about, I think, like 2 years ago. They tried this. They wiped out a lot of accounts. We thought it was a conspiracy against crypto, but it turns out they wiped out a lot of non-crypto accounts as well. And that was in their attempt for an AI algorithm to kill bots. So Twitter might run into that same problem. Twitter has always had trouble generating revenue because, unlike Facebook and YouTube, it is not a good platform for advertising revenue. So that's where the $20 a month for the blue checkmark comes from. And there's rumors that he might want everyone to subscribe to a lower tier of Twitter subscriptions at like $5 or $8 a month. Now, if he tries to implement $5 a month for people to use Twitter, no one is actually going to use Twitter because who the hell actually pays to use a social media network? I mean, YouTube Red, sure, but you don't have to subscribe to YouTube Red. You can just watch the ads or use AdBlock or something. If he makes $5 a month for Twitter, no one is actually going to use Twitter. I'm thinking like all these revenue plans are eventually going to drive the user number into the ground. Obviously, a lot of the Twitter user numbers is the bots. So trying to get rid of the bots will probably reduce the number by about 40 to 50% is my guess. And then if you want to charge to actually use Twitter, that's going to drive off 99% of everyone else. Now, if it's only verified members with a $20 a month, I think that's somewhat viable. Although I think only a small percent of the currently verified users will actually sign up for this Twitter Blue type of thing. Because for me, like, yeah, I would like to get verified, but it's not worth $20 a month. And I think a lot of the other verified people will see the same. Also, like, if you have to pay to actually get verified, and anyone who pays can get verified, I have a feeling that large marketers will be the main users of the verified checkmark. So the thing is, that actually might cheapen the whole verified checkmark. He's also the sole director because he's basically chopped Twitter's board. Now, I'm not really sure how Elon Musk how good he is at running a social media company. I think he's more adept at running like a technical company, more like Tesla or SpaceX. And I don't think he'll actually do that great at running Twitter because I don't think these ideas will actually work. I think the $20 a month for a verified checkmark will bring in very little revenue because very, very few of those people will actually be interested. And if the $5 or $8 a month for people to actually use Twitter, that would be a disaster if implemented. Also, like if a lot of the advertisers actually pull their advertisements, Twitter is going to actually lose more money than it currently is. So I'm not really sure how Elon Musk plans to solve these problems. And they're different types of problems from like Tesla and SpaceX. Tesla and SpaceX did not have to worry about pleasing advertisers. Tesla and SpaceX did not actually have to worry about pleasing sponsors because they sold a solid product, or they were doing research into certain things. Whereas Twitter, you do have to please advertisers. You do have to work with advertisers, and if you don't, you're simply going to lose money. And I'm not really sure if Elon Musk can actually solve these problems. And like asking his engineers to solve the bot problem, well, that's a long time coming, and a lot of people might just get fired. So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.